What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to FudgeMuppet. It's Scott here with another Is It Worth It video, today regarding the 10 agility perk, Gun Fu. Gun Fu gives you 25% more damage to your second target in VATS and beyond, and at the second rank you do 50% more damage to your third target and beyond, and at the third rank you instantly do a critical hit against your fourth target and beyond. So is it worth it? That answer is a yes, under certain conditions. Well, quite obviously we can rest aside that whoever uses this perk is a high agility character because it requires 10 agility, so you have plenty of action points regardless. Though I do want to point out, to optimize the hell out of this perk, you want to use pistols. You want to use things with the lowest action point possible to be able to stack up as many targets to take advantage of the damage bonuses. Now, when I first started using Gun Fu, it is a little bit of a playstyle adjust, and it depends on how you play yourself. I sort of used to spam headshots on one target until I killed that one, and then I'd go to the next one, and so on. However, with Gun Fu, I'd think a lot more tactfully about how I chose my target. So I'd first start with a headshot on like a nice, clean, easy enemy that's close and it's a weak enemy, and then I basically build up, and as I queued up my hits, I'd queue up the legendary raiders and the super mutant brutes and all those kinds of higher level, higher health enemies at the end, so I'd be getting all the damage bonuses and the critical hits. To really be in a situation where you're getting 4+ hits, you really need to be using a pistol. Though don't get me wrong, it works perfectly well for every other weapon. Any gun will benefit from it, even if you're only very occasionally getting the critical hit, but you're generally getting 25% or 50% more damage against your secondary targets. It is a big help, and 25% and 50% damage is nothing to scoff at. But once again, like you see in the footage, I utilize a pistol, and I think it just works best with Gunslinger, and it works really well with Concentrated Fire, and it works well with the luck perks, especially 4-leaf Clover, where every single hit in VATS gives a chance to refill the critical meter, though that's a topic for another day. So the character that doesn't work for, Gun Fu doesn't work for melee at all. I was thinking maybe a Blitz Gun Fu combo with a melee weapon would be cool, but it doesn't work. And also, very high action point cost weapons don't work too well with it. For instance, if I use a Gauss rifle, I can only get off 2 shots and I've got 10 agility. Then again, I do get the 25% more damage on my second target, but I've got to assure that those are one-shot kills. But basically, Gun Fu is the handicap for pistols, which, as a general rule, are weaker weapons. You have to reload them more frequently, and they generally have slower fire rate. Though with this perk, by using a certain style of play and actually thinking about what shots you take, you can pull off some really nice string combos, and it's just perfect for some sort of gunslinger build, which you could probably see on FudgeMuppet coming in the future. And additionally, it worked fantastically with McCready's glitched perk, Kill Shot, which gives you 95% for headshots like I do have in the video. It's an all-round really good perk, so I think it is definitely worth it for a pistols character, forget it for a melee character, and it works well enough with guns characters in general. Though, if you do only have, say, 5 agility and you're like, oh, I want to get Gun Fu for my assault rifle or something, don't bother. There's better perks that you could get that would help you more generally. Gun Fu is a perk with a very specific goal in mind, and that is using low action point weapons, aka pistols. But if you do get Gun Fu, you will shred up your enemies with it. So thanks for tuning in. Subscribe for more Fallout 4 Is It Worth It videos, and also Fallout 4 builds and guides. I will see you all next time, and have a good week.